Alright guys, here we are at Kievska station, which is also known in Russian as a vokzal. So this is actually a very historic train site. Lots of Soviet trains left for here. This is a place where history has been made, literally. So guys, we're on our way here at the Kievska vokzal. That's our train right here behind us. It's a double decker and we've got an overnight train all the way to St. Petersburg with our little ones. So we're gonna have a lot of fun, guys. Can't wait to show you what it's like inside. Anyway, if you guys are enjoying the content, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, all the good stuff, and maybe leave a comment too. All right, I'll see you soon. All right, guys, here we are at the train stop. As you can see, this is the train behind me. It is a double-decker train, and announcement time. So guys, we are on our way on a 12-hour trip. Now you can catch a bullet train to St. Petersburg. It's very possible. It's about a 4-hour trip. We decided to do the overnighter because the kids, I don't know, it just ended up being easier. If you're a single person or if you're a couple, you can do the bullet train. You don't have to do what we do. But this is the train itself, and I personally think this kind of travel is awesome. It's very romantic. There's a little bit of a sense of adventure to it. So, if you are a person that enjoys adventure and a little bit of that train riding experience, well, catch a train to St. Petersburg. And many of you will know, but there's actually a train that goes all the way to Trans. Alright guys, so this is what it's like traveling on a train all the way to St. Petersburg. As you can see, cabins are awesome, kids are tucked in and whatnot, so it's going to be a fun ride. So guys, we are almost in St. Petersburg on our train express journey, and what you'll notice is in all these trains there's these really cool type of cups. They got like a little metallic frame on the outside and the glass on the inside. These are almost synonymous with train rides, and you'll see them all around Russia. They're really cool. So if you guys get the opportunity to get one of those, pick yourself one up as a souvenir, and
you can buy them.
Yeah, you can buy from the train, yeah, and enjoy the countryside while you have some tea. Alright guys, so we are almost in St. Petersburg. Now, St. Petersburg is one of Russia's key cities. It's near the sea, so it's a very important trade route for a lot of the Russian goods that come through these ports. The city itself, I believe it's almost 320 to 350 years old from top of my head, and it's about 1,500 kilometers square. So it's a very big city. Really old style building demographic, mixing obviously with the new. But what St. Petersburg has is a great rich history of castles, and St. Petersburg was a really important city during the Victorian era. So this is a city which has seen a lot of history, armies march through, and a lot of construction and art around that time. So I love that kind of architecture, and in our to-do list is a whole list of activities to see some of the cultural sites and to see some historic sites. So guys, if you are interested in that, make sure you check out our next couple of videos on St. Petersburg. If you guys enjoyed this quick little glimpse of what it's like to be on a train, let us know down below if you've ever been on a train, and if you have, how did you find your experience? How's it different to some of the countries that you've traveled in? And if you've been on a Russian train, did you get yourself a cup? Anyway, St. Petersburg, here we come. Indulge and pair out. Here we are guys in the center of St. Petersburg, Russia. This is going to be a great experience and a great adventure. Our whole family's in. We're just getting our accommodation all organized and whatnot. But as you can see, guys, this place is busy, bustling, wonderful architecture around us already. So this is going to be a great trip. Hey guys, so here we are at one of the squares in St. Petersburg. As you can see behind me, there's a monument to Queen Katerina, and there's a beautiful house behind it. So we're just exploring the landscape here. We're exploring what the sights and sounds of St. Petersburg are like. We'll give you a little bit of an idea of how it's different to Moscow, and already there's a difference to Moscow. And stay till the end of the video to really understand what the difference is as a tourist, which one would be your type of place to check out and what you might enjoy, and the general feel of the both cities. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and stay tuned. Alright guys, so first night here in St. Petersburg, and everyone's rested, relaxed, and we just went to a Georgian restaurant. So Georgian restaurants are really known for amazing quality food, great meats, and they have a specialized pizza. It's like a Alright guys, for food lovers, one of our first dishes have come out. So this is like a goulash mix, or we call it in Russian zharkoye, which is a mix of potatoes. It's a stew basically, right? And this is a Georgian version of it. And Georgian food is notoriously delicious, like absolutely amazing. So guys, I want you to take a look at the colors and the flavors of this. As you can see, it is absolutely stunning, breathtaking. You've got little meat bits here, all the herbs and spices. This, right, let's give this a go. So as you can see, it's got capsicums in there and different meat bits and a lot of onions and whatnot. So really good hearty food, right? Softness, 10 out of 10. Juiciness, 10 out of 10. The capsicum, one thing that you'll notice in capsicum dishes, sometimes the capsicum overpowers other flavors. Not here. It's like, it really moves in quite well. It's smooth and soft. Same with the meat, same with the potatoes. So really, really good, guys. Anyway, let's move on to the next dish. We've got a whole bunch of them. Some really good traditional Georgian dishes are coming up, and I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I hope you guys enjoy some of the really nice food here in Russia. And of course, this is a Georgian dish, so to all our Georgian brothers and sisters, thank you so much for making this wonderful food. Alright guys, so what you just saw there is called hachapuri, which is a Georgian form of pizza, right? Except it's not really a pizza, let's not call it pizza, but what it is it's cheese, and it's folded cheese within baked pastry. So think pizza, deep dish style, but throughout the whole pizza, super soft. So this is one of my favorite Georgian dishes. It's super fatty, it's super delicious. You do not eat this on a diet, but you eat this when you're having a good time. So check that out. It is pure flavor. It is an explosion of flavor in your mouth. This Georgian dish is a must-have. If you ever visit a Georgian restaurant, you must try it. I guarantee it will change your life, and you will hate pizza afterwards, or at least compare it against this. Hey Yuri, can you explain what this is?
This is mors.
Yep.
So it's like a berry drink, I would say. Do you know what? This is a question I actually have to look up because there's two types of berry drinks in Russia that are most you'll see everywhere: mors and kompot. So kompot is like berries or apples or dried fruits, and you boil it and then you add sugar. So it's like a homemade juice of its sort.
Yeah.
Mors is a good question. The difference, it's a berry drink.
So no, they're not the
But
same.
they're not the same,
Oh.
but I'm not sure. I think it's in the method of making it is the difference. So I need to check.
Right.
Yeah, I will get back to you on that.
But you can find this drink almost anywhere in Russia.
What? And kompot.
So, what you just saw there is something called kinkali, which is a Georgian form of the dumpling, or the meshki for the Russians, or a dumpling for us back in Australia who, like dumplings. So let's give that a try. As you can see, form and texture is kind of the same. Let's give it a go. So, the juiciness inside is different. It's got a thicker outside layer base, but a much more affluent meat base. The meat really comes through with the herbs, the spices. So you taste the herbs and spices predominantly with the meat aftertaste. And the dough gives it like this subtle follow through. It's quite nice. It's as you can see, filled with juices, filled with flavor. So this is a really nice dish. It's very hearty. You feel very full. Highly recommend it if you go to any Georgian restaurant. So guys, those were the dishes we ordered here at a Georgian restaurant. I hope you guys enjoyed some of the experiences. There's obviously a lot more. This is what we ordered from our experiences. And if you guys enjoy Georgian food, or if you've never tried Georgian food, let me know down below. But if you are in Russia and you ever go to a restaurant, you have to go to a Georgian restaurant. Highly recommend it. Guys, indulge your pair. For this particular segment out, I'm going to show you more of St. Petersburg, and I hope you guys enjoy the whole video. All right.
Приветствовать на борту теплохода «Разлив». А сейчас мы отправимся по маршруту Северная Венеция по рекам и каналам Петербурга. Но прежде, пожалуйста, все
Alright guys, we are on the St. Petersburg river cruise. We're going to check it out right now. So I'm here with the whole family. Let's see how it goes.
Здесь же в 18 веке по указу Петра I грили города. И на самом границе стоял в 18 веке роскошный Аничков дворец. Мы увидим его на правом берегу реки Petir. Металлическая шпунтовая стена, откачана вода между этой стеной и берегом, ремонтируют набережную. Но мы рассмотрим за парными белыми колоннами справа, за деревьями, парадный фасад Аничкова дворца. Он был построен еще в середине 18 века по указу императрицы Елизаветы Петровны, дочери Петра Великого, для ее тайного супруга графа Алексея Григорьевича Разумовского. Ну а сейчас это детское царство, дворец творчества юных. Здесь занимаются Петербург. Пройдем под низким пешеходным Горским мостом. Будьте, пожалуйста, осторожны. И смотрим на правый берег реки Фонтан. Впереди справа почти одинаковые трехэтажные здания розового, желтого и зеленого цвета. Эти дворянские особняки были построены в конце 18 века помещиками полторацкими, приданое для дочерей. Одна из дочерей Елизаветы вышла замуж за Алексея Николаевича Алюмина, президента Академии художеств.
So guys, some of the history here is amazing. So a lot of these buildings that we are seeing on the river hill, they're built in the 17th century. There's famous people who lived here, army movements, all aspects of Russian culture and Russian history, which is quite interesting. So if you are in St. Petersburg, you've got to check out this cruise. Of course, it's all in Russian. But I believe you can get headsets to help you with English, so check it out. But anyway guys, this is so far a pretty cool cruise. As you can see, someone's enjoying it. Alright guys, so for this next part, what you'll notice is it's just the boat is going all the way through the canals. You'll get to see a lot of the buildings. You'll get to see basically what what some of us would call downtown and others would call the city, but this is basically the center of St. Petersburg. This is mainly what it looks like. These canals and these Victorian era style buildings is the majority of St. Petersburg. You won't see tall skyscraper type buildings. You'll see a lot of this very beautiful European aesthetic. Now, me personally, I love this type of aesthetic. I think it's beautiful. And what's good about this cruise is the lady will tell you every little thing about the buildings you see. They'll explain who lived there, what's important about it, why it's special to you. So it's a really good cruise to kind of get yourself familiarized with St. Petersburg as a city. If you're a historian, it's a great cruise to check on. If you're just a family traveling and you want to just get a lay of the land, this is perfect too. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I do wish we started the cruise a little bit sooner. I'll tell you a little bit about that later on, so you guys keep listening. But overall, it was a good experience and it wasn't that expensive. It was super cheap. So here's a little tip for you guys. There are two ways to buy tickets. There are street vendors that you can buy tickets from, and then there's the actual casa, or the window where you can purchase tickets from. It's right near the canals. We personally approached the street vendor. So the street vendor we approached, they were a special little booth that had special t-shirts, and what is supposed to happen is when you pay them, they're supposed to walk you to the casa and they're supposed to pay at the casa with you. Guys, real quick fact, see the house right here behind me, that olive cream one? Rasputin, the famous healer of the queen, used to live there. So you can't make a video, you just can't do it. Anyway guys, Rasputin used to live there. St. Petersburg, check it out. Yeah, the raspberries, he's got the raspberries.
Мойка называется так не потому, что здесь что-то стирали или мыли. Мойка, мыла, да. Переводе с украинского толстая, финистая, слякотная, грязная. Таковой и была когда-то эта река. Она вытекала из огромного болота, на месте которого сейчас Марсово поле. В начале 18 века каналом Мойки соединились с рекой Фонтанкой, вычистили дно, и Мойка превратилась в широкую, глубокую воду. Глубина здесь под нами сейчас 3 метра, длина Мойки 5 километров.
Hey guys, so at this point, this is the part of the end of the tour, and we're going to be finishing the video soon, but I want you to pay close attention to how beautiful it is here. The sun is setting, and our family at this point was absolutely exhausted. You know, after a big long train ride, we got in, we hadn't slept properly on the train ride. Like, it was nice, but you know, it's still travel. So at this point, we're all just exhausted. As you can see, my wife there is just ready to sleep. The kids are ready to go. So if you do have a family, I highly recommend for you guys to do this boat cruise, probably in the morning or in the early afternoon. Don't do it late in the afternoon, because it does take a little bit of time, and a lot of these sites are so beautiful to see that you really want to be up and alive for them and not tired or whatnot. So you'll see there we're passing the Star Fort, which is what secured St. Petersburg for Russia until this very day. So it's lots of history is told on these tours, which is amazing, and you get a good idea of how the city looks from this perspective. And I think it's definitely worth doing first. When you get into St. Petersburg, make sure you come in here, and this is one of the first things that you do. Now guys, this is where the first day finishes for us. We didn't do much more recordings after this or anything too meaningful. I wanted to say thank you guys for watching up until this point, and I hope you guys really enjoyed this walkthrough video. Tomorrow's one's going to be a little bit different, and it's going to be a talking walkthrough. So if you guys did enjoy it, you know what to do, and I'll see you on the next one, guys. Vlad out.